Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'd like to do something a little bit different and just have a little chat and a talk about where I've been for the last few weeks. So some of you might have noticed I've not actually been on YouTube for a few weeks now, and I thought I need to sort of just do a quick video and sort of let you know where I am and what's happening. Now these sort of videos don't come very easy to me. I'm normally a reasonably private person about my private life, so just to sit here and sort of tell you what's been going on is quite a difficult video for me to make. So where have I been and why have I stopped making videos recently? I'm going to have to go back a couple of years during the pandemic. Please don't nod off, please stay with me. About 2 years or so ago, during the pandemic, I started having some blackouts, faints, resulting in falls. The last one, I did myself quite an injury. I did actually fall quite heavily and I broke half a dozen ribs on one side. Obviously that resulted in a short stay in hospital, and while I was there they started investigating why I suddenly started having these falls or blackouts. For quite a while I've had issues with not heart issues as such, but things like high blood pressure, cholesterol, and all the sorts of things that men my age need to be careful of about looking after your heart. Also, my family history is quite full of heart disease. Both my parents died very early of heart attacks, and my brothers and sisters have also had some heart attacks who are a little older than me. So obviously the doctors start investigating heart. What they did is they called me into hospital and they implanted a 24-hour heart rhythm loop recorder. Now this is a little device which sits in my chest, and it's been there for 2 years, and it's recording my heart rhythm 24/7, and every night when I go to bed it automatically uploads the day's readings to the hospital. Great bit of kit. Anyway, if you're still with me, I thank you, and thank you very much. Anyway, about 5 or 6 weeks ago I got a phone call from the hospital. I had started feeling a little bit odd, nothing really, a bit nondescript, but just not myself, and I got this phone call. The rhythm recorder was showing that I was having issues with heart rhythm, and it looked like there was an issue with my upper chambers of my heart. They called me in, and I've been having a lot of investigations around heart rhythm, a lot of meds and changes, and they're still thinking about what to do next. They also asked me about my lifestyle, about my job. I do have quite a stressful job, and sometimes it's extremely stressful, and I think that was having an impact as well. And they asked me if there was any way that I could actually reduce those stress levels. The only way I could reduce them is to leave, which obviously no one can afford to do, and jobs are not easy to come by. So I made the decision to cut my working days down to just 3 days a week. Obviously this is to help stress levels, and with my condition prevents it getting any worse. This has had obviously a knock-on effect. Finances, worst possible time during a cost of living crisis here in the UK. There is no worse time to be told or be looking at reducing your work and obviously your pay, but it had to be done. That said, it is going to make it difficult now for me to continue buying rations at the rate I was buying them. They're very expensive. luckily I do have a large stock which I've been acquiring over the last 3 or 4 years, and all of my friends, viewers and subscribers, I would like to thank you dearly for supporting me through all of those years. I've met some great friends, had some great comments, great conversations, so thank you all. It is very much appreciated. I am still going to make videos. I'm hoping to introduce more topics within my videos, so it's not going to be just purely rations, partly because they're expensive and I just can't afford anymore to keep buying these rations at the rate I was. As I've just said, luckily I've got an extensive stock already in. They should last me a couple of years easily, but they are going to become more and more out of date. But as we know, that's not an issue. Also, I'd like to start introducing you to some other things that I get up to. With the cost of living crisis and having to reduce my income, I've been thinking about doing some cooking recipes, cooking ideas. I do enjoy cooking. I'm not a bad cook. And I've discovered quite a few money saving recipes where you can literally make meals for just a couple of pounds to feed a family, so I'm considering doing some of those. I also enjoy doing little projects, making fire pits, barbecues, little projects such as that which I could show the building of. But if you have any other ideas, please feel free to let me know. What else could I include in my videos? Things about me, my life, things I get up to, things I enjoy, things you'd like to know maybe. In the meantime, I'm just going to take a few more weeks resting. It does take, for the ration videos, nearly an entire day from filming, editing and uploading, so I have reduced that day as well. So literally I'm resting as much as I can. Right now I've gone away again. I'm in my motorhome camper van just for a few days, R&R, rest and recreation, bit of peace and quiet. So I have been trying to sort of reduce my stress levels and do everything I can to get my health back on track. But hopefully I'm going to be making videos very, very soon. So that was just a quick sort of explanation of where I've been and what I'd like to do in the future. I'd like to thank you all for staying with me this long. If you're still here and not falling asleep, I thank you. As I said, I'm not used to doing this sort of video where I just sit and talk at the camera. So thank you for staying with me. And of course, thank you for all of the support over the years from my subscribers, friends and viewers, and all the great comments that I've received. I am still going to make videos. I'm just taking a short break. So, for now, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.